Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, we've got a good one today. I've been waiting for this set for several months now. These were pre-ordered through overseas, through eBay, but a JoyToy seller. Now, these are the JoyToy 1/18th scale Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They were announced earlier, way earlier this year, and then went up for pre-order through like Aliexpress or eBay during the summer, I believe, or late summer. And because these aren't available in the United States, they're only available overseas in China. They run about anywhere from 35 to 45 a turtle. Now, if you're lucky like me, I was able to get all four as one set for $135 and then the $10 shipping. Do the math, it's actually a pretty good dang price. But yeah, these are a 1/18th scale Joy Toy Ninja Turtle officially licensed action figures. And yeah, we're going to take a look at all four turtles here. We're going to look at the box first. So let's take a look at everything that Leo's box has. So on the front, we have the window, huge window, and you see the accessories. This awesome posing of Leonardo right there in this corner. Joy Toy branding, even all throughout the plastic wrap. And I love the binding or the side artwork here. This looks more like digital rendering. And then on this side, it just has the warnings. On the bottom, we have the official Turtles logo and Nickelodeon branding, same as the top. And then on the back, we have some promo shots of our Leonardo. And it says, yeah, 2024 Viacom Overseas Holdings. This is for ages 15 and up. These are definitely a collectible, not for little kids to play with, like Playmates Ninja Turtles toys. And then here's our Donatello. He's got his promo image right there, shot of his figure and accessories, and right away I can see how bulky they look, and I love it. I'm loving it. And then yeah, so here is the digital rendering of Donatello right there on the side. The back of the box. I'm definitely keeping these boxes. Here's Raphael upside down inside his packaging. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter as long as he's in there, right? Cool shot of him in the front. The cool digital rendering right there on the side. And then the back of Raphael's box showing off his weapons, accessories, and the figure. And then Michelangelo, he's got his cool little image right there showing off skateboard and all his accessories, and then the side artwork right there. All right, so let's go ahead and open them all up. All right, so all four brothers and all of their accessories, and I mean a ton of accessories, all laid out on the table. I didn't sort them out because it would just take up too much room, but we're going to go over everything. So in front of each turtle, you'll see that each one comes with a diorama piece for them to stand on, and they all seem to be the same sculpt and paint and shape. So yeah, so each one comes with one, and they'll just connect symmetrically through all these tabs. So there we go. Because you're going to be able to pose them with this one peg in, so they're facing outwards. It's actually, you know what? It's kind of in the shape of a ninja star. You see that? So yeah, so the sculpt and the detail in this diorama piece base looks amazing. Lots of different colors and black washes, and it has that appearance of like a street and the sewer manhole cover, and some pavers around it. So this thing looks really good. It's going to be an option for you to display your turtles if that's the case. You can have all four turtles standing on each corner. All right, let's go ahead and put that aside. Each one is going to come with a solo Ninja Turtles logo branded stand with the shell and with a peg, so you'll just be able to peg their foot in. So each one comes with that. All four are the same. Each Ninja Turtle is going to come with their own skateboard with the respective color to their bandana. So here's Leonardo's with blue wheels, and they spin nice and freely. The trucks are nice and thick with showing off the metal detail, and it kind of looks like Donatello modified them to be the cheapskate kind of. So yeah, so they're a skateboard with a little bit of a motor on the back, and then we have the front peg to peg their foot in. Even has some riveting on the front or on the top side of the grip tape. But yeah, this thing spins or rolls nicely. Here's Donatello's with the purple wheels to match the paint of his bandanas. Raphael's with the red wheels. And then here's Michelangelo's. So yeah, they're all the same. All the same. They come with, so by default, they all have these fisted hands, right and a left. But each turtle comes with an extra set of hands, 3 pairs. So each turtle actually has 4 pairs of hands each. So we have this gripping hand with white bandaging covering the wrist and around the fingers. So a right and a left one of this, and you'll see that the detail even includes the fingernails painted. And then there is the socket. So a right and left of that one. And all these hands are the same. They're all the same color. All the turtles are the same color. So you can mix and match the hands. It doesn't matter whose is whose. And then you have this hand pose where all with the thumb and the 2 fingers are spread out. And just look at that intense detail from the palm side. You see the black wash in between the finger lines. Looks good. So yeah, so a right and a left of that one. And then another gripping hand. So I'm trying to see what's the difference between the first gripping hand we looked at, which is this one, and then this one. It looks to be the same. I don't see much of a difference. Maybe if anything, it's the fingers are closer together on this one. Actually, if you look at if you turn it around, you'll yeah, I guess it's just a tighter grip. It's tighter grip. And then they're gonna each come with a slice of pizza. So this is the one that was included in Leonardo's. Let's see if Donatello's is any different. Okay, so yeah, it's a little bit different where the tip of the pizza isn't like flexing over or bending over. So that's Donatello's. Here is Raphael's. So Raphael's is a little bit different. So Raphael's is perfect to put his side through one of the holes through the cheese, as if he's holding it up with his side. So Mikey's is a half bitten, or he took a bite of it already. So that's pretty cool. So all 4 pizza slices are different sculpts, different molds. Each turtle comes with their own turtle com, which is molded in the open position, showing off the display and the buttons. I wish they had either they made it so you can open or close it, or they included a closed turtle com as well. But all 4 are the same and the exact same thing. So Donatello comes with an extra accessory besides his weapon hands and pizzas and whatnot. He comes with a wrench. Obviously, Donatello does machines, but it's a nice paint application to it, nice detail. Even the box end of the wrench shows off the detail inside versus the open end of the wrench. So that's pretty cool. All right, moving on to weapons. We're going to take a look at Leonardo's katana blades first. So he's got 2 of these, and these look amazing. They're nice and bulky, but we have a blue handle, and then the yellow, what do you call this? The hilt and the butt? Is that what you call it? I forgot. I'm not a swordsman. But yeah, the blade looks nice, metallic silver. The beveled edges looks really good, and it is pointy, so be careful. So he's got 2 of those, 2 katana blades. And then he comes with the katana blade that shows off the effect of him swinging it around. Now, this doesn't seem to be removable, and if you take actually a closer look, the sword is in that shape where as if it's moving, so it's like that optical illusion effect where he's swinging it. So yeah, this does not remove, but the effect is a nice, clear, translucent plastic showing off the effect of him slicing, which looks really good. So he's got a 2 of them. And as you can see with the lighting, they are like a very, very light blue, but it's translucent and clear through. And then Donatello, here is his bow staff. So the wrap is the same color as his all of his bandanas. And then we have the brown paint. But yeah, his bow staff looks really good. And then he comes with his spinning bow staff effect. So here you have the purple handle where he'll be able to hold it, but it has the effect where he looks like he's spinning it around. So that's really cool. And this is this is like a thick plastic. I mean, look at this plastic. It's pretty thick. Even Leonardo's sword effect is pretty thick. Really nice. Really nice. All right, and then Raphael comes with his standard size. So he's got two size, and this is how they look. That same blade paint, and then we have the like a dark brick red paint of the handle, and then the butt is yellow. So he has his two sides, which look really good. Careful, they're pointy, and then he has his size with the effect on it, which is he's like stabbing, the stabby effect, and it's the same light blue plastic, translucent, as if he's thrusting it through the air or into some baddies, some foot soldiers. So he's gonna have two of those, which look really good. And then Michelangelo comes with his two nunchucks. So this is like a flexible sculpt, and but the chain looks really good. They're not like separate links or anything, but the detail in it looks really good. And then the orange handle, nice paint, nice shiny paint on this. But yeah, so it flexes like this, and then the other one, it flexes as well, but it's molded in a little bit more of a outwards, pose or whatever. And then he's gonna come with these nunchuck effects, which they actually remove. So basically, it looks like he's spinning his chucks around, but these are removable. There is a peg hole right here, and it just pegs into this loose nunchuck. You know, man, these look great. And now let's take a look at the figures themselves. So once again, 1/18 scale. So they're on that 4-inch scale. So here's Leonardo. And these guys are nice and stocky and bulky. And if you're familiar with JoyToy action figures, uh, some of them, they're not as bulky as this. And I actually have quite a bit of JoyToy military style action figures that we can compare them to as far as their scale. So they're all consistent. We'll find that out here shortly. But yeah, these look amazing. The elbow pads are loose and they're painted the same colors as their bandanas. The wraps around their wrists look really good. The face. So they only come with one head, one face. That's all right. But yeah, the tactical gear on Leonardo looks great. He's got a lot of pouches. He even has some armor right here. His belt buckle with the L and the detail in the belt ties looks really good. And the foot wraps looks really good. He's got more armor here. And just all the paint. Take a look at all this. It looks really good. And you'll see all the black wash all over. It looks really good. And now looking at his shell, it looks like he has his katana holders bolted onto his shell, which is really cool. And then the shell itself is nice and detailed. Looks really, really good. All right, taking a look at Donatello. So they're all the same color. Front shell, the skin, and the shells. And he's got some pouches on the front. And then he comes with this backpack. So is this loose? It is loose. Let's take a closer look at his. Oh, so it's like a medical pack. That's really cool. Man, this thing is pretty solid, and even has a holder right there for something. Probably possibly his wrench, maybe. I don't see his turtle com being able to fit in there. So yeah, so that is removable. So yeah, same skin color tone, and it's pretty much the same sculpt. And then, but he has a different facial expression. All right. Now bandanas. Okay, so the bandanas don't articulate, but he also has his bow staff holder bolted onto the back of his shell, and his shows some like cracks, a crack right there. But it looks like all the shells are pretty much the same sculpt. And then he does have some tactical gear around his left leg. All right, taking a look at Raphael. So once again, these don't articulate the bandana ties, but his facial expression looks really good. And he's got some weapons right there that are hard sculpted into his shoulder strap. And then here's his size where you would put them. You put them right there. Looks like he's got, I forgot, kunai? I think those are called kunais. So he's got a holder right here on his right leg. Everything looks great. The paint. Let's see here. Look at his shell. He's got like these spikes that's bolted onto his shell. That's pretty cool. All right, so moving on to Michelangelo, my favorite turtle. So his facial expression is more of that happy-go-lucky party dude look, even showing off some texture of like separated teeth, which is really cool. And actually, the bandana, even the bandanas are all different lengths too. Like look at Mikey's. Mikey's are really short, so it looks like he's got an iPad holder across his shoulder strap, and he's got some tactical gear as well here, some pouches, and then on his right leg, he actually has a tactical gear or tactical piece holding two spray paint cans, an orange and what looks to be yellow. And then he has a license plate with a chain bolted on the back of his shell. At first glance, they're like I've seen some photos where these guys are a little bit glossy, but now that I have them in my hand, they're not as glossy as I thought, but it might be different taking photographs of them. And I guess with this lighting and through my camera, it does look a little glossy. So I was gonna try and touch them up with some matte spray paint, but I think I'm gonna hold off and see how things look after like a week or so just in my display case. All right, now as far as articulation goes, we're gonna go ahead and check out Leo's head tilting, and it's a ball joint, so it's gonna be able to rotate like so, and then all the way around. Shoulders and arms, nice lateral T position right here. Rotation all the way around. We have a single joint at the elbow showing off 90 degrees range of motion. And it does have a swivel there as well. And then we do have upper torso. It has an upper torso cut. So they're going to be able to rotate like so, along with at the waist. So ab crunch, back crunch. They're not going to be able to split completely because they have a lot of gear on, but that's as far as they can go splitting wise. Kicking forward, kicking back. It does have a thigh swivel, and then feels like we have two joints. We do have two joints at the knees, and then the feet glide nice and smooth all the way forward, all the way back, and then that rocker swivel. But overall, the articulation joints feel nice and solid, nothing too loose, and everything should be able to hold a pose easily. All right, now moving on to the scale and sizing comparison segment of the video. Leonardo and Michelangelo with also JoyToy Cult of Sanreja or Sanreja figures, a male and a female, with some other JoyToy military style action figures. Here they are with some other sci-fi themed JoyToy 1/18 scale figures. And then here's Donatello and Raphael with some JoyToy vehicle accessories. We have this four-wheeler to the right, and then we have a motorcycle, one of the Cult of Sanreja motorcycles right here. And then right here in the middle is one of the other JoyToy accessories. And here they are posed up in one of the JoyToy diorama sets. We got Leonardo at the top. Down the stairs, we got Mikey. And then down below, Raph and Donnie. These JoyToy Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle 1/18 action figures have been on my radar ever since they were initially announced, since day one, and I've been highly anticipating their arrival, and I'm so happy they're finally here. I'm really excited about this 4-pack set, and we do have Bebop and Rocksteady that is coming out soon too, so they're on pre-order, so I should be getting those in about another month or so, along with the Shredder and the 2 Foot Soldier action figures. That's going to look wild in my collection. You know, I'm a big Ninja Turtle collector, and, you know, I'm also collecting these JoyToy military figures. So when I heard that these 1/18 scale turtles were on the radar too for the 40th anniversary, man, I was totally excited. So once again, they can run anywhere from between $30 and $40 each. Be on the lookout for some good deals on eBay overseas, as they can sell all 4 of them for one good price, about $130, $140. And then you also got to calculate in the shipping. But yeah, if you can get all 4 for a nice deal, let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think of these 4-inch scale turtles. Once again, I think they look amazing. The attention to detail, the sculpt, all the accessories. I think it's a great price for each turtle. Plus, they come with their own diorama piece, and, you know, each one comes with a stand as well. So if you guys enjoyed watching my review on these JoyToy Ninja Turtles action figures, I'd appreciate it if you hit that like button. And please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring that notifications bell to be notified of new reviews like this. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.